Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew, and welcome on back to Leo Gaming. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am having a fantastic day. And before I get started, I do want to go and quickly mention that this video was actually pre-recorded right after the last episode. So I am not able to take any comments from them from that episode. So if you guys did leave a name suggestion for the Emerson Heights that we had, then unfortunately I can't take that suggestion yet. I will have it though for the next episode. So what are we doing here? Well, in the last episode, let me give you guys a quick recap. In the last episode, we got to the point where we can start our fishing harbor up. Our fishing harbor is on this little peninsula, is what I'll call it at the moment. And we are doing pretty good. It has an efficiency rate of 100%, so that's actually really good for a fishing harbor. And what I really need to do is get this fishing harbor connected to this main road, because having it connected to the residential area, now that I'm looking into it a little bit more, is not necessarily good for traffic, because this fishing harbor is going to send out trucks to go ahead and get the actual fish processed pretty much. So what I will do real quick is I'm going to go into the fishing harbor or fishing industry tab. And right here at the very end of the tab, you got the fishing market. This costs 15,000 to go ahead and place, and this is where your fish are going to actually be sold at. So they are first going to be exported out of your city to make a profit, and then they're going to be locally distributed to both your fish markets and to any warehouses that you have set in stone. So warehouse yard. The warehouse yard is going to be an excellent place for it to actually be stored at. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever do consider that. Something that I want to actually do, now that I'm thinking about it, is I want to go and get a district set up for this area over here. And why do I want to get a district set up for this area? Well, simply said, is I want to try and prevent industrial traffic from utilizing this area. Because this is a one-way segment of road that we got right here, it's not necessarily good for traffic. So what I really want to do, as soon as we get the population for it, is I want to restrict this district right here to be no heavy traffic. Or a heavy traffic ban, I believe it is. Which I don't think we have that policy yet. It is under city planning, I believe. Yeah. So we don't have it yet. We unlocked that at 4,000. So that is something to go and keep in mind when we do get to 4,000 population. We're sitting at 1,600 at the moment, which is kind of good. Let's go and get some more residential popped in right over here. And let's go and get some more commercial build up right there. Let's go and get some more pathings as well, because that will be something very useful. And let's go and build you all the way up. Well, get rid of the road guidelines. Let's go and build you to right there and connect you up to the roundabout. Okay, so then what I want you to do is connect up to the grid right here and over to here pretty much. Well, maybe go and just have it connect right there. Yeah. Does this demolish a building, but that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, so then what we need to worry about is I want to go and expand you to be about right there, I think. Ooh, okay. I think that I have to bring you guys. Yeah. So this is going to be something that I'm going to need to worry about. Okay. Have a road come about right there. And have a road in the middle and connect right there. Okay. Seems fine. And we want to just go and connect this area up a little bit more. The walkability of this area is actually going to be really good in terms of getting residents to move around the actual city. So I'm not going to really be too concerned about it. And if you guys ever do want to go ahead and do this, it's very relaxing. It's one thing that I really like about this game. A lot of the components related to it is very relaxing. So let's go and first get you guys zoned up, then I'll zone up this area over here. You know what? One thing that I will say I really do like about this area is that it's diverse, is what I will call it. It's diverse to say the least. Now that those houses are built, let's go and build up you. Okay. Summit Park. Ooh, this is going to be a good district to name off. So, same thing as last episode, and if you guys want to suggest a name for Emerson Heights as well, Summit Park and Emerson Heights needs to have a name suggested from you guys. So if you guys want, leave it down in the comment section. And let's go ahead and get this zoned in with some commercial. That should build up quite nicely. Now let's go and get some paths built up over here, because anyone knows by now that a city needs good pathing in order to be a good city. Well, at least that's what they say, right? So, another thing that I will go ahead and sit here and mention is that, like, these little dead-end streets where you don't really have a lot going on, what I recommend to use, and we're going to go ahead and get this set up here, I recommend utilizing some cul-de-sac roads, which I don't think I have them enabled at the moment, because I think that's from a specific mod. Yeah, they are not here on my list, so I can't utilize that. So what I do recommend you utilizing, if you are utilizing some different types of mods, have like a little court right here. Like, I think you can go and have it zoom down to that level right there. And that can be like a little dead end for a court. Good turnaround spot for you. It makes it so much easier, and it looks really nice. At least that's what I like it as. Okay, so speaking of something that we need to go and get connected up here, we need to go and get this fishing industry connected up to an actual road. So let's go and bring you down to 24 units. I think that's pretty good. And let's go ahead and get a bridge started right here. This will be a good intersection point for us for the fishing industry. Let's go and get that put in. And I'm going to go and get rid of... hold on one moment while I go and wait for that truck to go and stop. And I'm going to get rid of this tunnel here. Well, I'll wait on that part. Okay, so this right here, I want to go and do something like this. So let's see here. I want to go 5 units away. So right there. And I want to have this one be about, what, 4 units? 5 units? Yeah. 5 units right there. And what I'm going to do is, this is something that I learned as a little bit of a trick, is you can go ahead and delete these extra little bit of roads. And you can go ahead and turn on your road guidelines and just have them connect like this. It's a really easy way to go and get some curves put into your city, and I really like it. I really do like it a lot. So there's that. We got the money, so we can go and afford to get either a warehouse or a fish market, which we will go and get a fish market. A fish market is going to be very heavy on noise pollution, so you kind of want to keep it away from your residential area. So I recommend keeping it like closer to... I really don't have a good layout going on at the moment. So I think that for the moment, I think right about here, we want to have this come down to there. And I think what I'm going to do, get rid of that right there. And we are going to put in another roundabout. Let's go and increase the size of it. I think right there is what we want it to be. No, let's go and go right there. Okay, a little bit smaller of a roundabout than what this one was, but that's fine. We really don't need that much of a roundabout right here. So that way it makes it a bit more sectioned off, is what I'll call it for now. Also, why don't you have any zones? Let me go ahead and just redo that. There we go. That was a bit weird. You don't necessarily see that too often, but apparently that does happen from what I have been told. I have seen it happen a couple times. It's not something that's common, so I wouldn't really worry about it if you are new to the game. It's primarily happens when you are using mods, so keep that in mind. Now, I think that with this warehouse, I'm going to go and have it be somewhere down here. Yeah. Maybe it be over here. I don't know. Having it at the end of the road really isn't a good idea because I want to continue this road in a form of a tunnel at some point. Have it go, cut through this like little mountain that we got going right here and have it come out over on this side. Okay. And next up, I want to go and continue on with this highway that we got. Let's go and do something like this. Let's use a one-way road. Use that. And let's go ahead and connect you up. Ooh, and I think that's at the point where 4 units, yeah. Okay, I think that's at the point where we need to go and have this come to there. Okay. I think we need to have you come right there. Now that is 6 units. So I believe just do that. And that's a curve that we got. And I think we got the same type of curve right there. Perfect. That's what we really are looking forward to. Now, if you really want to, I don't recommend doing this, but if you really want to, you can go ahead and make these roads right here highways when you get the actual highways unlocked. But to be honest, it's only really useful for this area over here. It's not really useful for like when you're using it inside of the residential area because you're going to end up having a lot of junctions that you're going to need to worry about. So there is that to kind of focus on a little bit. Let's go and actually get this road expanded here. We also don't got a lot of money, so we got to be a little bit careful here. Let's first though, let's go and get this road put in like that and do the same thing. I think right there. Oh no, we don't want to have it snap onto that. Kind of want to have it be like right there. We'll have it be right there, I guess. Okay. It's going to get the pathways in. These pathways may not seem that useful at first, but they are very useful in the long run. So bear that in mind a little bit when you're creating your city. Let's go and get this zoned up here. And get some more commercial zoned up over here. And I think that's pretty good. Let's also go and get some roads built up over here. Ooh, not enough money. Yeah, not enough money. Okay. Yep. Kind of got to wait on money for a little bit. Let's go and wait for that to actually zone on up. Also, I don't really want these four wide houses inside of this area. That's an okay size. No, I don't want you. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. We need a house like right here, so. Okay. Nope, don't want you. Kind of like diverse yourselves a little bit, guys. Okay, that's actually good. So that means that we'll go and tell the other houses, hey, build around me. No. I know I'm being very picky on the way that they're building, so. I could have just done it like I did over here, where I only zone a certain portion. Okay. Yeah, we can go and wait on getting a couple more houses in there. Yep. I think that's good. I think that is really good. And what do we want to do now? Well, what we would want to do now is expand our avenue. Avenue wants to be expanded by about 2 blocks. Well, let's go and expand it a little bit longer than that. Yeah. Let's have you go about right there. And have you come down that way. Very easy road placements in my book. Ooh, Boomtown. Perfect. We get transportation for both buses and trams. We also get taxis and ferries, so that's pretty good. We get the new ore industry specialization. We also get highways. And you guys can see that I have some custom interchanges installed at the moment. Most of these, or 3 of these, the rotary interchange, the single point interchange alt, and the single point interchange itself, are all custom made. As in, I made them myself. So, yeah, there you go. We also get elder care and child health care, or child health center. We get the bus depot and all that. We also get the advanced wind turbine. That's going to be really useful for us. We get the toll booths. We get a geothermal heating plant. We don't necessarily need to worry about that, though. We get a radio mast. We also get the emergency services. That's really good. That's really good. The Scania bus depot right here. This is actually a custom one that I made. And yeah, I really do like them. We also get the post office and then a small warehouse. That's really good. Perfect, 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 perfect. Let's go and expand you to right there. And put on road guidelines here for a moment. Just have you go off like that. And let's have you come over to here. And there. Perfect. Gonna pretty much have the same thing that I got going on in the other side of the residential area. Turn off the road guidelines though. 1 and 2. And then 1 and 2. There we go. And build you up to here. Expand you by 1. I think that's really good. That's really good right there. I think that there's just something else that I want to do. I think I want to get rid of that road right there. Okay. So actually chop you back by 1 unit. Okay. That way it kind of matches this area a little bit. And I think that's pretty good. I think so. Yeah. I think that is pretty good right there. Let's also go ahead and start up this area a little bit. Road guidelines. This is just so that way we can get a good layout for our road system put in place. We are going to need to want to get some more services put in. We don't got any education services, so we do need to focus on that a little bit. I think we can put the education over on this side. Ooh, I think it's going to be very tough for us because I think the education building has a very small catchment radius. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to work with. I think, though, I think having it like right there would actually be pretty good. Not on the one ways, just on this road right here. And not zoning around that would actually be really useful. I would really want to also have an elementary school placed down over here. Let's have it be kind of at the end of the road. Can I have it be at the end of the road without destroying many buildings? Can have it be like right there. I'd preferably not want to destroy any buildings at all, but all these buildings have already built up, so kind of have no choice. I think right there is actually a really good spot for it. Or maybe actually right over here. I'm very indecisive about this, I'm sorry, but I gotta make the decision. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. 2 elementary schools placed down first, get rid of that. And I think that's really useful right there. Okay, let's go ahead and kind of wait to see what happens here. I don't really know what's gonna happen, though. I guess we can find out. Let's go ahead and start off by getting a little bit more commercial built up and a little bit more residential built up over here. Now, I think I want to kind of like decorate this park, this elementary school a little bit. This will be kind of like the main elementary school. So we want to kind of work on this. And if you got them, I recommend using the tennis court or basketball court just because it looks a little bit nicer having it right next to it. So that's something that's a personal preference of mine. Let's go and get out some trees. Trees are always going to be wonderful. But first, I want to go and get some fences. So park fence, amusement park, nature, zoo, forestry fence, farm, or oil. Those are our only type of fences that we got. So I think I'll utilize the park fence for now. We can go ahead and actually disable all of these. So let's go ahead and get you about right there. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be that useful to have these, but granted, they're supposed to be a little bit more detail work. Like, if you want to have a good detail with your city, I recommend utilizing the gates, because they're going to be really useful for you. Let's put you like right there. Ooh, okay. I don't really have an anarchy mod, so I can't really utilize that. What I do have though is I have the move it mod, which move it mod is very useful for if you're wanting to go in and keep your city a little bit more realistic. Kind of help it out a little bit, kind of help it to grow. Okay. Just build you from like right there. It's right there. It's good. Good. Let's go ahead and build you from there down to about right there. And let's see, how far do I want this to go? I think like about 4 units. Yeah. So that way there's a 4-unit gap there. And let's just go ahead and have these connect. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be a bit tricky. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's not gonna work. We need to use move it again. Keep it in line using the move it tool, and then we should be pretty good. We gotta move it a little bit more. Yeah, if you're utilizing mods, this is an okay thing to do, and it's kind of encouraged, to be honest. I really do like this. I really do like this a lot. Gives you a little bit more space to do some detail work, like get some more bushes going along, bushes and trees. Let's just go and get this placed down over here. And nothing crazy. We're just wanting to go and get these placed down. Nothing should go to be an issue. But that looks really good right there. Also, we are running a bit of a short on stuff at the moment. I know, words. And expand you about another 440, and then there we go. Let's go and get this zoned out right here. And let's get that zone right there. We also have a demand for industrial, so I think have the industrial be like right here would be pretty good. Yeah. Let's also go and start building up the commercial on these avenues a little bit more. And I think I'm going to start getting the industrial off of the avenues as well. Just that we have a little bit more of a buffer space between our... no, I don't want you. Okay. Okay. Let's go and build you to about right there. And do that. Okay. This is just so that way we can get a little bit more of industrial going on. And I think we should be good. Okay. I think that's looking pretty nice. I think that's looking excellent at the moment. We do need to go and get some more water piping going down here. Okay, let's go and do that. There we go. Water pipe has been established. Also, how's our water treatment going? It's not that bad. Water availability is good. Sewage treatment is good. How is power going though? We are a bit low on power, so we do need to go and get that taken care of here. We can get the advanced wind turbine. I think I would have to take out a loan. $2,000 left on that loan. Take it out again. Ooh, okay. And preferably I would want to have it be nearby a large patch of land. So let's go ahead and get one of these wind turbines over here, or a couple of them. And we can actually get rid of these electrical points. That helps us out a little bit. So that's a lot, actually. And what I think I'm going to go and do, something that we have available to us at the moment. Is we can go and expand our tile. We are running a bit low on space, so it kind of makes sense why we would need to expand. This doesn't have a lot of buildable area, so I don't think I want to build there. This has a lot of buildable area to start off with, but I think out of all the spaces, I want to start off by going this way. So we can go and take on that tile, and we got one more tile that we can take on. I think, because this tile actually gives us access to the actual rail connection. Our base tile does not. So what we need to do is figure out which one we actually would want. I think building right here would actually be pretty good. That's $7,000. Okay. We need to go and wait until we got the money for it, so unfortunately that's just the truth. Also, I really do like this intersection that the devs have put in. It's really good. Like, it's not the best that it could be. Also, I have a feeling that there might have been the opportunity given to a map creator to make this map, because this looks like a intersection that a map creator would make. A map creator from this Skylines workshop, that is. So maybe the developers did some extra work by getting a map creator involved. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we are approaching the end of today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I have had a wonderful time today. If you guys have had a wonderful time, then please do let me know down in the comment section, and I will catch you guys for the next episode. Have a good one, everyone.